bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Our guest this hour is Susan Thomas, Communications Director for the American Red Cross. Welcome, Susan.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to see you again. We were talking about disasters, and when people think of the Red Cross, they think of hurricane, tornado, big stuff like earthquake. But there are other things that happen in Utah.
Right. Here in Utah, we have a lot of house fires and building fires. We have a lot of flooding. We have evacuations. Just recently, we had a huge fire at 11th East in Salt Lake. We had the refinery explosion that evacuated an entire area. We had a tanker spill at the mouth of Parley's Canyon that evacuated an entire area. So anytime Utahns don't have shelter, food, clothing, anytime they are impacted by a disaster or emergency and they need the basic needs, that's when the Red Cross comes in and helps them out.
So the Red Cross is there. Are you called or do you just show up?
The first responders call us. They determine someone needs a place to sleep, whether it's one person, a family of 4, or 80 people. If they need shelter, food, and clothing, the first responders call the Red Cross, and we have teams. We have 3 teams. We have about 60 volunteers who are on call 24/7 to go run to help people when we get that call.
That's a good reminder for people because it isn't just the big cataclysmic disasters that impact people.
Right. In Utah, we have about 200 disasters and emergencies year-round. In the Salt Lake area, it's about 100. So we're helping people pretty often.
Now, in addition to responding to disasters, you offer some really worthwhile training.
Right. The mission of the Red Cross is to help people in disasters and also to prepare and prevent disasters. And so that's where our training comes in. We have so many great classes. We have first aid, CPR, AED, babysitting, lifeguarding. The state legislature just passed a bill that frees people from civil liability if they use CPR and AED to help someone. And so we really want to remind people, get out there, learn how to use an AED, take a class.
Let's explain AED.
Sure. Automatic external defibrillator. Okay. It's what you do when someone's heart stopped. You can do CPR. You often need to use an AED too. And more places have AEDs on site. So if you keeled over right now, an AED could help you bring you back to life. And I would know how to use it because I've taken the class.
Now, lifeguarding is, we're coming into the summer season again.
Yes.
And if a young person or another person wanted to get a job, as a summer job as a lifeguard, they can contact you.
Now is the time, right. We're utahredcross.org, or you can call us 323-7000 in Salt Lake. If you're in a different part of the state, you can look on our website across Utah. You can click right there and see where to go for Provo, Ogden, or Salt Lake. And you can take lifeguarding classes, Red Cross skills.
You kind of glossed over one that caught my attention. Babysitting?
Yes.
There's training for babysitting?
You bet. Starting at 11 years old, a group of kids or anyone can sign up for a babysitting class. And the kids learn important skills like what to do if there's an emergency, call 911, how to take care of a child if there's an emergency while you're waiting for help to arrive. It's a really great class. And is your babysitter Red Cross trained in babysitting?
That'd be a great marketing tool for a babysitter. I am Red Cross trained.
Exactly. They can go ahead and tell people that
Susan,
they know what to do.
How are you doing in the economy? It's a lot of nonprofits are suffering.
Yes, some nonprofits are really suffering. We're doing pretty well. We need to encourage people to keep donating. It's so important for us. The good news is for 125 years, the American Red Cross has been helping in disasters, and the American public knows that they have to donate money to their local Red Cross or their National Red Cross to make this all happen. Yeah. And so we need to remind people to donate. We're okay. We're okay. People get that this is really important, but we need to remind people to keep giving as much as you can.
We'll let that reminder be the last word. Thank you for being here. Our guest has been Susan Thomas, Communications Director of the American Red Cross. And I'm Don Olson for Comcast Newsmakers.